I'm Mike and this is KulumaTv.com. Today we're in Lesotho, out of South Africa, at the roof of Africa. On the roof of Africa, we're here for this massive motorcycle event that's taking place. People come from all over the country to experience this magnificent event right up in the mountains. Let's see how today pans out.
The last motor rider came up 3-4. It was in the absolute dark last night. It was around about 8 o'clock or so, 7:30.
You said
Saturday the 17th of November 2012, the KulumaTv.com crew, comprising of Marc and Jody, went to find the Gas team at the roof of Africa in the Kingdom of Lesotho. Red Bull and sponsors put on a spectacular event for spectators and competitors alike. The event moved around like a well-conducted orchestra. Music and commentary entertained the crowds at most of the critical points along the route, giving exhausted riders moral support. This is by far one of the most grueling events on earth. Competitors need to be in peak physical condition to compete at these extreme altitudes. Over 2,800 meters above sea level, both man and machine battle to perform at their ultimate. The thin air makes it difficult to breathe and fatigue sets in quickly. We found our vehicles struggling to overtake high up in these mountain passes. Respect to the competitors. Our attempt to find the Gas team fell apart after arriving at the wrong hotel, the Maseru Sun, late Friday night. Exhausted, we stayed right there, sleeping in the car. Early Saturday morning, we followed some competitors to the starting point. Of course, we had no GPS coordinates or any idea of where we were heading after not finding the Gas team. Our new MO was to follow the top 20 riders and their pit crews.
Alright, so the guys that are pretty much starting now were time barred yesterday. They made it to the line today.
Our first stop was a section called Two Bridges. This was going to be a fantastic viewpoint. To our surprise, spectators turned up in their numbers, lining the bridge and the embankments. Lesotho people are very friendly, and the police officials we met were very helpful and polite when giving directions. We were surprised at how well they spoke and understood English. The two-bridge viewpoint offered a combination of obstacles and water crossings for the riders to show off their skills in close proximity to the spectators. With us not having a map, we were forced to dog other spectators for travel advice. We were saved on more than one occasion from putting our 4Motion VW bus through hardcore 4x4 territory. Thanks to all of you who helped us with navigation information. We had never before experienced such a friendly atmosphere. It was as though everyone we met were high on altitude and loving life. The roof of Africa is an experience you'll never forget. Do what you have to and be there next year.
Gotta keep on pushing through. Whoa. Hey, hey, hey. Start to shake.
This type of event is not only physically demanding on the competitors, but mentally challenging too, as one has to constantly make navigational decisions while traveling as fast as possible. A momentary loss of concentration can result in serious injury. This, after all, is the world's third most challenging enduro.
5 o'clock at a bus stop. Just got my ticket home. Feeling like but I'm not right. Wandering on this one river. Start staring at the African sky. Time just ain't ticking on by. But I know that a love song can mend a broken soul.
As the last of the top riders pass, a massive convoy of cars and trailers head off up the mountain pass, higher and higher. This is the roof of Africa. As you can see, we are unbelievably high up in the mountains, and we just keep climbing and climbing. And the riders are riding through the ravines and making their way to the next pit stop, and that's where we're heading right now. To the next pit stop and also to the next viewer point. See if we can get some more footage. We are now at 1,821 meters. This is the highest we've been the entire trip, and we are still climbing. The people of Lesotho are poor in comparison to us visitors. So be aware that handing out food can result in a squabble. Think twice before handing out sweets, as dentists are far and few in these parts. Rather practice responsible tourism and give fruit or nutritional food. The convoy would stop for roadworks every so often, but before long we were heading up the mountain again. Our last altimeter reading was over 2,800 meters above sea level before we lost mobile coverage, rendering the altimeter useless. It's freezing here in winter with the snow, and yet there's children running around. They seem really happy. Taxis, there's a whole community up here in the hills, man. This is Lesotho, and it's absolutely Jody making breakfast there for us. Lesotho is a country that's definitely going to be revisited by the KulumaTv crew. The ancient architecture and topography of this country is both beautiful and unique. Not being prepared for nutritional handouts, we gave the kids chips. Sorry. Once again, chatting with different people on the roof, trying to find our way around, we realized there were quite a few European spectators and competitors in this event. This was a fantastic event to get close up and personal with the competitors. The wide open spaces with views forever compounded the festive spirit. Now that's what I call excitement, watching man and machine in harmony, eating up the terrain. Jody stakes out a good spot to get some close-up stills. Riders would appear as a dot on a far hill, then slowly but surely get closer and closer, then pass within half a meter of you.